Hello, everyone. Once again, it was another very impressive session for the overall stock market. Starting off with the NASDAQ, as you can see, we gapped down from the day before. However, initially, after selling off just a little bit to start the day, we rallied higher throughout the day. And as you can clearly see here, the NASDAQ closed near the high of the day, especially thanks to a late 5-minute extremely strong rally in the overall market. So the NASDAQ was only down 0.11% today, but the intraday reversal following the gap down on above average volume is really bullish. And once again, that now makes it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 out of the last 7 days that we've had above average volume. So that is very good for the odds of the success rate to be extremely high, that we will see some significant price gains once we break out in the rest of the markets. But the NASDAQ, overall, a wonderful day. The Russell 2000, the exact same thing can be said. We closed higher than where we opened. We only gapped down just a little bit in that index, and overall, as you can see, everything looks great on that end. The S&P 500, as you all know, switched to a buy signal yesterday following the gap down. It also rallied throughout the day, and as you can see here, the S&P 500 closed at its high of day. Extremely, extremely impressive price action. The Dow Jones Industrial Average, even more impressive today. It was the, star without a doubt of today's session. And even though the 15.3 26.6 close is not above the 15, I think it was 33.7, or what was it? Let's not even play around. It was above the 15,332. So we're not closing above 15,332, but we're only 7 points away on the Dow Jones Industrial Average, and that's insignificant. With the retake of the 50-day moving average and doing so with such a strong move at the end of the day, as you can see, also the Dow Jones Industrial Average closed at the high of day following a beautiful intraday move. That, along with its outperformance on a relative strength basis, means that this model is now switching back to a buy signal, and that means SDOW is a full 100% sell now. Speaking of that, we also have other sells tonight. Two new recent long positions, WBMD. We just got a signal yesterday, went long this morning, got a good fill, but still, since we're closing at 31.85, that is below the 32.41 level, where I was going to let the final, cut loss go if we did open up at 33.46. But since we gap down and open here, this isn't a 100% sell, but it is a 50% sell, because following the gap down with the way that the market acted intraday, WBMD should have rallied. So should have ATOS. Thanks to the gap down, we got a pretty good fill overall, but still, with it closing below the low a day of 490, I also want to sell half of the new position immediately tomorrow. And the only other partial failure was OLED, and OLED technically is still fine. However, it is closing below the 20-day moving average following a long signal before producing any significant gains. Therefore, I will partial back 25%. Also being fully taken out tonight, QCOR, Questcore. I had much more higher hopes for this, but a 63.98 close is below the 66 level here, obviously, and below the 64.80 level here, which was the absolute, I was going to use that. Let's do the 64.27 level. So the 64.27 level was my absolute final cut loss if the stock did not move higher immediately. Closing below 64 at 63.98 means QCore is a full sell. Also, CRUS is failing. And this goes to show I should have partial back. This took the new long signal, got long. Right here, I should have partial back some, or right there, I should have partial back some. Did not. Today, we have a full sell signal. It's actually closing lower also than where it gapped up following the ATOS and WBMD theme. So QCore and CRUS must go, and then also SDOW is clearly out of there. Besides that, we only have one new long signal tonight, but before I show you that, I want to show you two other big powerful movers. Look at GEL. Look at the huge volume and huge BOP surge along with that price move. See that big surge? Okay, well, you get this every once in a while, but we had 3 stocks do this today. TRS, look at TRS. Look at the volume and BOP surge. Boom, 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 boom. TRS. GEL. Boom, 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 boom. And then the new long tonight that we are taking, JBT. You also watch boom, 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 boom. Look at the volume and bop surge. Volume and bop surge, JBT, GEL, and TRS. This is the first time in an extremely, and we're talking years here, folks, years. Like, if this happened even in 2009, I don't remember it. Once again, we have setups similar to 2003. That's the last time I can remember seeing more than one of these a day. But GEL got it today, TRS got it, and our new long JBT got it, and it's coming on a non-options expiration day. So it's pretty legit the move. So JBT is going to be 2% in the risk account, 0% in the non-risk account because it's not really a high-quality can slim kind of stock. But still, this move by the 50-day moving average is great. Whoops, I guess we're not connecting to the internet on Interactive Brokers. TRS is still below the 50-day moving average. GEL has too much of a choppy chart pattern overall. As you can see here, look at all the V moves. V, 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 Vs, Vs. To go ahead and take this long signal right here, it has to build upon that. Just like I'm going to need TRS to build upon that. Before I want to go ahead and go long. But JBT is above the 50-day moving average, so it's good to go. All right, that's everything. Have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful Thursday, everyone.